It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happened. About the 23.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson steps away to his left. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 44, Wilson being chased out left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Returning right back to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into action. On 1st down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Leaves it for Petty. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Wilson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford, that's complete to his tight end Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
They'll run here with Akers.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
Akers again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Forced out to it, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Gerald Everett there to make the grab.
And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Wilson going to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Here's Powell on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Stafford here. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown.
Cooper Kupp as the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Dwayne Eskridge
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you get to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Dwayne Eskridge.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. They'll look to throw.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Stafford now to throw. Higbee secures it over the middle. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, LA! Tyler Higbee, 46 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. This is DJ Reed returning.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Flushed out right.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the 1st. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Now Wilson. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. On the return is Powell. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Seahawks.
It's just a little hit.